Yo, America, planet Earth, what's good? This is your boy CODELL, and welcome back to another episode of CODELL Crypto. Hey, yo, I'm a little bit behind tonight, but I got so much good, juicy information for you. Y'all are going to really like this stuff. Yo, tonight I'm going to be focusing on just pointing out all sorts of events that are going on around the world that pertain to cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. And what I'm hoping to do by presenting this information to you is really drive it inside of your brain that crypto is here to stay, that it is going mainstream, and that it is going to dethrone CeFi, centralized finance. So anyways, guys, without any further ado, let's get into it. But before I do, of course, I gotta say this, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not giving financial advice. I'm just CODELL. I really like crypto, and I like to share the information I get with all you beautiful folks. All right, so here we go. Check this out. We're going to start with Ripple, the creators of XRP. As I've said in past episodes, that's the first cryptocurrency I ever bought like 3 years ago. Something like that. It's been a while. And I'm still buying XRP when it dips. I haven't bought any in a while, but I do buy the dips. All right, so check this out. As Ripple ads appear on World Trade Center, Digital Perspective says Ripple has no plans to lose SEC lawsuit. All right. Now, if you don't know who Digital Perspective is, he's a big YouTuber, and he pretty much focuses on XRP, and he definitely puts out a lot of good information. So, yeah, if you don't follow him, I'd definitely give him a follow. Just as important, make sure you give me a follow if you ain't following me yet, because I'm trying to catch up to him. You know, he's way ahead of me. Anyways, so yeah, this is what Digital Perspective tweeted out. Now we're talking. Doesn't look like the posture of a company that plans on losing to me. Now, does it? Hashtag Ripple, hashtag XRP, hashtag Swift, hashtag slow. So he tweeted out these pictures, and these are in some subways in New York. So you got crypto means business, Ripple, Swift isn't fast enough, Ripple, shift your business into carbon neutral, Ripple on the steps, just boom, 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 Ripple. So yeah, this is in some subways in New York. And yeah, he's basically just, his opinion is that Ripple's not going to lose this lawsuit, and Ripple's going to end up, the XRP is basically going to eventually blow up, and I tend to agree. So we got more Ripple XRP news. Ripple inks big partnership in France and Sweden. So here's what the press release says. It says in a press release, Ripple announced its first on-demand liquidity customer in France with a company called Lemonway. Lemonway is based in Paris and is a payment provider for online marketplaces. In the same press release, Ripple also announced it liked a deal with a new ODL customer, bot, which is located in Sweden. Bot is used to send money between Sweden and Thailand, hence the name bot in the company's name. Ripple tweeted out welcoming two new ODL partners today at Lemonway as our first ODL partner in France, and Bot as our first ODL partner in Sweden. Together, we're making it easier for consumers and businesses in these regions to make real-time payments around the world. And yeah, if you're interested in Ripple, follow them. If you're interested in XRP, always say follow their Twitter accounts. And here's a little bit more. It goes, today, Ripple, leader in enterprise blockchain and crypto solutions, announced first on-demand liquidity because blah, 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 blah. I already read all this. I don't know why it's repeating this, but yeah, so, big news over here in the U.S. They're the SEC's been suing Ripple for like 2 years now. They've been in a major battle. They claim that Ripple that the XRP is a security, and Ripple says it's not. And actually, most countries tend to agree with XRP with Ripple, and they do not treat the XRP ledger as a security. So, anyways, let's keep it moving. More Ripple. So, if you're out there looking for a job, and you got some of that tech skill, maybe do some programming, making some apps, dApps, if you're in the world of blockchain and crypto. Well, Ripple is looking for 300 employees. So, yeah, you might want to check them out. And they tweeted out ICYMI, SVP of Engineering at Dajveer Rahathan. I totally did not say that right. Spoke with Stack Overflow to discuss lessons learned throughout his career while he joined the crypto industry and what we're building at Ripple. If you're interested in using crypto to tackle real world problems, we're hiring. So, yeah, Ripple tweeted that out, and little interview from Crypto Law. That's interesting. I might have to watch that. Actually, I have seen that. Never mind. But yeah. So yeah, Ripple looking to hire. You a programmer, something else in the world of tech, you might want to check that out. Check them out. So check this out, you guys. Like, pretty much the point of this episode is just to drive it into your brain that crypto blockchain is here to stay, and that it is going to change the world. It already is changing the world. And this right here, this article, this just really reiterates that. This really just brings that home. So it says, former Morgan Stanley CEO, crypto could become a huge way that monetary transactions take place. And the reason that's important is because this is old money right here. This is, this is the old way of doing things. This guy right here. And he can even see the writing on the wall. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm not going to read that article. I just wanted to point that out. All right, moving along. So now we're going to move on to some Cardano ADA. Maybe my favorite crypto in the world, in the whole wide world. Probably my most favorite crypto. Okay, so Input Output, which is part of the Cardano ecosystem, they tweeted out every Friday we publish our weekly Cardano development update. So for the lowdown on what IOG's dev team has been working on last week, head on over and take a look. And on October 14th, so 2 days ago, they tweeted out statistics to date and some key highlights. And on the statistics to date, it's really important when you think about this. So check this out. They got 102 projects launched on the Cardano blockchain. They got 1,120 projects building on the Cardano blockchain. 6.4 million native tokens, 63,064 token policies, 3,474 Plutus scripts, and 51.8 million total number of transactions. And the reason that's important is that lets you know that their ecosystem is building, that they got a lot going on within the Cardano ecosystem, within the blockchain. So a lot of people will try to say that Cardano is a ghost chain. Totally not true. A lot of stuff always going down on Cardano. I recommend following Charles Hoskinson on YouTube. He posts on there a lot. He does live streams. He is the founder of Cardano ADA. He is also one of the co-founders of Ethereum with Vitalik Buterin. So yeah, the dude is really smart, and I'm just a big believer in this project. So they got a lot of good stuff going on. For example, they right now are helping like 7 different countries in Africa build completely decentralized financial structures, so DeFi, and they're also helping them build decentralized ID systems. So basically with the ID systems, it'll allow the citizens to have full control over their ID. So like, let's say I don't know how to explain it. I'd have to go back and read up on it some more, but they got a lot of really cool stuff going on. And then with their transparency, Charles Hoskinson is always talking about how important it is to have everything decentralized. The Cardano ecosystem and transparency and decentralization is key to the success of the Cardano ecosystem. Well, if you go on Cardano Updates, which is a pretty cool site, and it's officially part of the Cardano ecosystem, if I remember correctly. Anyways, I know it keeps saying ecosystem. We'll try to chill on that word. Well, what's cool about this site, Cardano Updates, is these are live updates in real time of programmers that are building just whatever within the Cardano ecosystem. So they're building DeFi protocols, they're building dApp protocols, they're building different stuff, they're fixing bugs, whatever. They're in there doing stuff, and they're updating in real time on what's going on within the Cardano ecosystem. So it's total transparency. It's really dope. And the other really cool thing about Cardano is it is the most, or one of the most staked cryptos in the world, like 70+% of ADA holders, which is the token on Cardano, are staking their ADA. So it's crazy, man. People really believe in the project, and just like with Ripple and XRP. So with Ripple and XRP, you got the XRP army. Cardano's got that same type of really passionate base. A little bit of a little bit of a different vibe, but still, like, the people that support Cardano are extremely passionate. And I consider myself a member of both. I am part of the XRP army, and I am part of the Cardano community. So I don't know, it's cool. But yeah, they're very transparent, and it's good stuff. And more like with ADA. So you got this dude, Yvonne Karpinko, and he says, in his opinion, he thinks Cardano is the best cryptocurrency in the world. And Yvonne Karpinko, like, he's no one to scoff at. So he's a community manager for DeFi investing platform DeFi Yield. And he explained why he believes Cardano is the best cryptocurrency in the world. And also in early February of 2022, Kraken Intelligence, a research arm of crypto exchange, Kraken released a 42-page report titled Cardano, a New Generation in Smart Contract Platform Design. And this is some of the stuff that they actually highlighted in the report. So check this out. This is really cool. And this is what I've been saying. A whole lot of other people have been saying about Cardano. So Cardano initially took on notoriety amongst a class of ICO craze-driven projects in 2017 following the network's launch, while the ICO wave gained infamy from the number of overpriced assets that ultimately disappeared into crypto dust. Cardano finds itself among a subset of ICO warriors that persisted the treacherous perils of a dark and quiet crypto winter, bloody, beaten, yet hungry for more. Importantly, Cardano is very much a value-driven project, emphasizing community, governance, academic peer review, and the importance of high-assurance programming. And that is definitely true, because, like, Charles Hoskinson, he always talks about, and the way Cardano's set up is everything is peer review research. So it's the, anyone can get involved and participate in making sure that everything is running properly, and it's really good. And let's see. So what else we got here? So they also say, with ambitious goals, Cardano recognizes the necessity for their infrastructure to run correctly the first time it runs. This is in contrast to a launch now, fix as we go philosophy employed by many Silicon Valley development teams. And ironically, despite the Ethereum killer label, Cardano is actually far more reminiscent of Bitcoin, particularly with respect to its tokenomics, consensus protocol, and accounting style. Cardano's design is fundamentally unique among most of its peers. Particularly, its design closely reflects a proof of stake based smart contract enabled version of Bitcoin due to the design of its base protocol and accounting model rather than an iteration on Ethereum. Cardano saw a massive uptick in adoption starting late 2020 and throughout the course of 2021. And Cardano underwent exponential growth in nearly every adoption metric listed both on-chain and off-chain. And there are now nearly 3 million wallets, which is a 1,348% annual growth. And on the network, there are 1 million delegated wallets, and that is a 870% annual growth. So, and Karpinko, this is what he had to say. He said, a high degree of decentralization, the network becomes increasingly decentralized because everyone can become a node validator in Ouroboros, which is a protocol on the Cardano blockchain. And at the moment, there are more than 1,500 validator pools in Cardano and 2 faster transactions. Cardano can process more than 250 transactions per second, compared with 4.6 transactions per second for Bitcoin and between 15 and 45 transactions per second for Ethereum. This makes Cardano's network extremely scalable. He also went on to say, more environmentally friendly. Cardano is one of the most environmentally friendly blockchain systems. In a 2021 interview with Forbes, Hoskinson claimed that Cardano is 1.6 million times more energy efficient than Bitcoin. And again, it's peer reviewed. Gas fees are extremely low. And yeah, there's a lot of good stuff. Like, there's one more thing in this I wanted to point out. There's a lot of great. Anyways, yeah. So basically, long story short, Cardano's just building a lot of good stuff, and yeah, we're gonna keep it moving, guys. So IOTEX, I talk about them a lot too. They're one of my biggest holders. I definitely keep buying IOTEX every time it dips. And Giant Protocol and IOTEX have partnered for global decentralized IoT connectivity. So it says Giant Protocol and IOTEX have joined forces to accelerate the trillion-dollar Web3 machine economy and provide decentralized IoT eSIM connectivity in 155 countries. IOTEX will leverage Giant's community-owned decentralized bandwidth marketplace to provide seamless, secure, and fully automated IoT connectivity for smart devices and machines, which could increase to 125 billion by 2030. IOTEX CEO and co-founder Rulan Chai said the following: Giant Protocol is an ideal partner for IOTEX as it seeks to provide billions of mobile users with a decentralized internet connection that is easy to use and that enables them to earn and own crypto by simply going online. We are also pleased to partner with a team that, like us, has a goal of democratizing trillion-dollar industries that have for decades been monopolized by corporations, Chai added. So what Chai's talking about, if you don't know, and the reason I like IOTEX so much is, so one of their main focuses is they are trying to basically take data and give it to we the people. So like your data stays with you. So like, when you're on Facebook, YouTube, Google, I say this all the time in these shows, when you're on these sites, they're taking your data, they're selling it, they're profiting off of it. Well, IOTEX is they're aiming to solve that issue and return your data to you, and then you can choose to either keep it private or you can sell it and make some money off of it. And I was reading this one article like a few weeks ago. I don't remember where it was, but it was talking about like on average, you could pull in like $4,000 to $5,000 a year on selling your data and possibly more. And so, there's a lot of opportunity right there. But anyways, and I just, I think that's really cool. So gonna keep this moving, guys. Up next, we got nodes are going to dethrone tech giants from Apple to Google. So this article is pretty interesting. It's a little bit long. I don't know if I'm going to read the whole thing, but I'm going to read a little bit of it. It says, while highly regarded even at the time of its writing, Mark Anderson's 2011 landmark essay, Why Software is Eating the World, has proven even more prophetic than it seemed at the time. And at the dawn of a decade when software would prove invaluable to nearly every aspect of modern life, Anderson argued that every company was now ostensibly a software company, whether the company liked it or not. And I tend to agree. I mean, our phones, tech is everywhere. I mean, everything's through the internet now. But let's see. The article goes on to say, while the mobile-powered software revolution made life as easy as a push of a button, as with anything else, it came with its own compromises. With software eating the world, it became the province of very few, very large cloud hosting companies like Amazon, Google, Microsoft. And those three right there, they now account for 65% of cloud hosting market. And basically, this created a shadow monopoly. That's what this article is saying. And what it's saying, though, also goes on to say, so check this out, guys. What it's claiming is through nodes, because anyone can run a node on a blockchain, through nodes, that's going to help decentralize and democratize information. And so all these companies now, these small group of companies, Amazon, Microsoft, Apple, whatever, they won't be able to control all the data anymore. So the more people that are running nodes, the more the system becomes decentralized. And that's basically what this article is talking about. And, I highly recommend you read this article. I read the whole thing, and it makes some really good points. Like always, the link is in the description box below. So, just go down there, click on it. It's at cryptonews.net. And yeah, you'll see it. But anyways, Very interesting. Let's keep it moving, guys. I thought this was really dope. Online luxury watch and jewelry shop Watches World lets customers pay with over 100 different cryptocurrencies. So that's dope. And I like what the owner and founder says. So check this out. Says 14th of October, Miami, USA, luxury watch and jewelry online watch shop Watches World has made a significant foray into the blockchain world with the adoption of crypto payment support for Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Solana, and dozens of other top cryptocurrencies. Watches World has implemented the payment protection solution of UTrust so that customers can buy luxury watches and other jewelry with over 100 different cryptocurrencies on its online store. The move to adopt crypto payments is just the first step for the company as it further integrates its services into the blockchain space. Watches World CEO and founder Rudy E stated the following: "Since I got into crypto in 2011, I've seen its potential to address some of the issues of centralized payments, and I'm proud that we can now offer support for over 100 cryptocurrencies to our customers. This is a huge step forward for us in the luxury watch market." So, yeah, I don't know. I thought that was really cool. And I think what this guy says, honestly, is actually, like, I know this sounds kind of corny, but I think it's actually pretty profound with what he said right there, because I think a lot of business owners feel this way, and I think a lot of business owners, if they had the option to deal with a different financial system than this central banking system that we're on now, you know, the Federal Reserve and all that stuff, I think most people would opt out and choose a better system if they had that option. And yeah, crypto is going to do that, and we're already heading that way, and I'm just excited. And I think Rudy E, I think he sees the writing on the wall, the CEO of Watches World. So yeah, cool article. Wanted to share that. Thought that was really dope. And again, all these articles, you guys, all this information that I'm sharing tonight, again, is to help show you that crypto is just, it's going everywhere. It's blowing up. It's going mainstream. There's no denying it. And this next article I'm about to get into is going to really just, again, it's going to hammer that home. So this is from Finbold. Check this out. Over 60% of U.S. parents say schools should teach crypto poll finds. More than half of the parents who participated in a poll said their children should learn about the future of our economy by studying blockchain and cryptocurrencies in U.S. schools. In particular, 884 American parents and 210 American college graduates showed that 64% and 67% respectively are in agreement that cryptocurrency should be a part of required education. The survey conducted by the online education platform study.com revealed. Before being permitted, so check this out. This little thought. Anyways, so before being permitted to participate in the poll, parents and college graduates were checked to ensure they had a sufficient grasp of cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, non-fungible token, NFTs, and the metaverse. Those without this knowledge were excluded from participation. Nevertheless, there was a disagreement between the two groups on the blockchain, the metaverse, NFTs, with only roughly 40% of respondents believing that these subjects should be taught in the curriculum. So, yeah, honestly, I believe they should be teaching blockchain and cryptocurrency, and they should be teaching just how finances work in general, how money works, the principles of money, investing, and all that good stuff, you know. And because most people don't know that stuff. Like, I've been having to teach myself that the last like 4 or 5 years. And most people don't grow up with parents that teach them how money operates, and how to run a business and how to do all that type of stuff, because most of our parents didn't know how to do that stuff, and they weren't taught those skill sets themselves. So I'm learning that right now, last like 4 or 5 years, and Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's definitely good. All right, check this out. Crypto is playing a major role in upcoming midterms. So midterms are coming up, and cryptocurrency voters could be why some lawmakers are in office and others are in the outside looking in. Typically, voters will only vote toward party lines, but in recent years, political scientists have noticed some voters have ventured outside of their political affiliation in order to vote for someone who is pro-crypto. According to a recent survey by the GMI PAC, 44% of people who going to the polls this November are considered crypto voters, which means they own or plan to own cryptocurrency. So they own or plan to own. So I don't know, probably like 30% or something. That'd be like my guess. But yeah, I'm looking for people to vote for that are pro crypto. That is for sure. So yeah, I thought that was interesting. Anyways, let's keep it moving. This is funny, and I do agree with this. Upset with Biden, this crypto CEO could be to blame. So check this out, you guys. During the 2020 presidential general election, crypto played a big financial role. Newfound billionaires from several large crypto exchanges really rallied behind Biden. One of those crypto billionaires was Sam Bankman-Fried, the CEO of FTX. Bankman-Fried was Biden's second biggest donor, behind only Michael Bloomberg. The CEO of FTX donated a whopping $5.2 million to the Biden campaign in hopes he would usher in pro-crypto age, but unfortunately that never happened. You know why that never happened? Because that was a bad idea, Sam Bankman. What were you thinking, bro? Like, dude, Biden is just another lifelong politician. This dude right here, he's been in freaking the swamp since like the 70s, man. And like, I don't think he's ever worked a regular job. I don't think he's ever built anything. Like all these politicians, they've all been in there since I've been alive for the most part. So yeah, it's crazy. Like, and all the other crypto dudes too that backed up Biden, what were you guys thinking? Like, that just goes against the principles of crypto. What are we trying to do with blockchain? We're trying to decentralize the system. We're trying to decentralize finances. We're trying to decentralize everything. And these old freaking boomer politicians that have been just destroying everything for decades, come on. Bad look. Bad look. Certain crypto billionaires. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to point that out. All right, moving along. Here, more bad news from Biden. Former U.S. bank regulators say Biden's officials overtly hostile to crypto. No doubt. Why? Because Biden, these dudes, these old politicians are all part of the old system. They don't like cryptocurrency. They don't like it. It goes against the central banking system. So check this out. Former senior U.S. bank regulator Brian Brooks, now a crypto company CEO, decried the current leadership at federal regulatory agencies as overtly hostile to crypto. This is, in fact, a political issue, Brooks said. The leadership in power at the moment is devoted to retaining this and if not destroying it, and a number of the things I've heard even in the last 24 hours in DC have convinced me of that. Brooks, now the CEO of digital asset service company Bitfury, was comp controller of the currency in the waning days of the Trump administration. He made the remarks during an onstage interview at DC FinTech Week, a conference in Washington hosted by Georgetown University Law Center. He went on to compare the current state of digital asset university to the financial sector following the 2008-2009 global financial crisis and Silicon Valley following the dot-com bubble burst. Brooks compared the collapse of Celsius, Terra, and Three Arrows Capital to the financial meltdown caused by over-leveraging and parts of the financial sector during the crisis, which he argued represented a relatively small portion of the overall financial sector. It actually does not take much to blow up a financial market, said Brooks. The truth is that the entire financial crisis was caused by a very slight uptick in defaults inside the Fannie Mae book. Those scenes represented maybe 2% of crypto market, and Bitcoin fell 80% out of Brooks, speaking of the bankrupt crypto project. So, yeah, you got people out there trying to sound the alarm. Look, the establishment, the swamp, the whatever you want to call them, these lifelong politicians that do not serve we the people. They don't want the system to change, and most of them, like, I'm not trying to go down rabbit holes, but most of them probably got some pretty dark skeletons in the closet. Anyways. So let's keep it moving. 51% of Ethereum node validators can censor your transactions. Again, like, I'm sharing this because I'm not telling you not to invest in Ethereum. I just personally don't like Ethereum. From my own research, they have too many connections to BlackRock and all these other old school establishment, like, swamp entities. So anyways, okay, so check this out. Ethereum maximum extractable value MEV boost relays compliant with U.S. Office of Foreign Assets Control OFAC rules are raising censorship concerns in the crypto market. At press time, 51% of all Ethereum transaction blocks were determined to be OFAC compliant by MEV Analytics site MEVWatch Info. Of the 7 top Ethereum MEV relays, only 3 do not censor broadcasted transactions forbidden by OFAC. The remaining 4 relays may not always censor transactions included in their transaction blocks. Still, they will do so if transactions prohibited by OFAC are broadcasted to the whole blockchain. Blocks Route, Max Profit, Blocks Route Ethical, and Manifold are Ethereum MEV boost relays that do not censor transactions, according to Gnosis founder Martin Kopelman. This is a sobering moment in the fight to keep Ethereum censorship proof. So, yeah, I don't think Ethereum was ever actually designed to be censorship proof. I actually think it was designed to be highly centralized and to be able to be censored. So I don't know, you guys. Like, I'm not trying to hate on Ethereum, but I guess I am. I don't trust the project. I don't like it. I don't own any. I don't ever plan on buying any. And I think Ethereum eventually is going to fail. So anyways, moving along, blockchain.com, crypto.com bans Russians after new EU sanctions. So I'm not going to read this, but I am going to say this. I guess I'm kind of like talking a lot of smack tonight. But this is bullshit, because why are you guys gonna block just regular Russians from being able to use blockchain.com and crypto.com? Like, what are they the ones deciding like who, like, to send in tanks or like missiles or planes or whatever? Like, are they the ones deciding who goes to war and who doesn't? No. And so you're gonna punish them. Like, again, this is like so not crypto. This is just whack. Like, this is just stupid. So anyways, I wanted to just point that out. This is from ProCoin News. Google partners with Coinbase to accept crypto payments. Again, you guys, this is huge news. Again, what does this show? Crypto blowing up, going everywhere. Payments. So, yeah, I'm not going to read the article, but, yeah, I wanted to show that. Let's keep it moving. Brazil, Rio de Janeiro will accept crypto payments for property taxes. Again, big news, crypto going everywhere. This is just funny. CNN to shut down its NFT marketplace and issue 20% refund. Why? Because they're fake news. So, then we got this. OECD releases framework to unify global crypto tax reporting. So this right here is just whack. So these guys, you guys, what they basically want to do is they want to set it up so basically there's like this giant global organization that gets to monitor everyone's crypto taxes. And so basically, like, my crypto taxes, not only could they be seen by like the IRS, which is already bad enough, but they'll be able to be seen by this new entity they want to create for crypto assets. So, yeah, no, they're a bunch of pricks. Let's keep it moving. U.S. economy is doing well amid global economic uncertainty, says Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen. So, you guys, smelling Yellen, she is also just more of DC trash. She has been around forever, man. When I was a little kid, like way back in the 90s, I mean, she was in She was there then. She was in D.C. She was in the feds back then. I mean, Janet Yellen is just up to no good. She doesn't like sound money. She likes funny money. She likes that central bank fiat money that's not backed by anything. She never wants a gold standard. She hates crypto. Like, smelling Yellen is just trash. Like, Janet Yellen's a joke. So, but anyways, you guys, that's all the information I got for you today on this episode of CODELL Crypto. Hey, I hope you all enjoyed it. And remember, if you like what I'm doing, make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that little notification bell, and follow me here on YouTube. Follow me on Rumble. It's like YouTube, but it's way tighter, censorship free. And of course, follow me on True Social. Follow me on Twitter and follow me on Getter. Anyways, guys, stay safe. Love y'all. God loves you. And help me spread the gospel of crypto. Until next time, I'm CODELL and I'm out. Peace.